Selamlar arkadaşlar. Kaldığımız yerden devam. Hogwarts Legacy'nin 7. bölümüne devam ediyoruz. İzlediğiniz takdirde beğenmeyi, yorum atmayı, takip etmeyi unutmayın. Başlayalım. Bakalım neler olacak. Son olarak ayarlara bakacağım. Bakalım kasacak mı böyle?
Revelio. Leviosa. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Lan hasar var. Gel buraya. Puş. Kaçamazsın bir yere. Buraya mı gidiyorsun sen? Yakaladım seni.
Revelio. Revelio.
Buraya dolaşalım bakalım. Arkadaşlar kağıtlar, notlar önemli. Onlar XP veriyor bize. Karakterimizi güçlendiriyoruz. Oraya açtık. Bak şurada sandık var. Orayı açabileceğiz mi bakalım. Şurada not var. Profesör Black, kütüphanede sihirin yasaklanmasını önerebilir miyim? Birisi yasak bölgeye sızıyor ve gelirse görünüşe göre kütüphane içinde büyü yapılıcı kendisi kişisel alanı olarak görüyor. Son büyülerin uygulanmak için en yıkıcıdır. Ne ya bu nasıl konuşulur bilmiyorum. Bu tür maskaralıklar karşılığında evcil sayılabilir.
Revelio. Revelio.
Bir şey uçuyor, kitap uçuyor bir yerde.
Revelio.
Burada bir şey yok değil mi? Yoktu. Oraya aldık. Buradan çıkabiliriz. Buradakini de aldık.
Revelio.
Şu yukarıda kitap uçuyordu görmüştüm.
Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Kitabı alamıyoruz mu?
Revelio.
Büyük ihtimal alamıyoruz o kitabı arkadaşlar. O kitabı arıyordum ben. Gözlücan sandık.
Protego. Accio.
Alamıyoruz.
Revelio.
Burada bir şey yok. Çıkalım buradan. Sabah olmuş lan. Herkes gelmiş. Buradan dosyayı aldık.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Ben de ses yapıyordu ama kusura bakmayın. Şuradan yukarı çıkalım. Burada ne var? At buldum.
Revelio.
Orada bir görev, yan görev var. Onu da alalım. Yan görev nerede? Onu buluruz birazdan. Daha sonra güve de yok.
Accio. Revelio.
I practiced it all summer.
Revelio.
Buraya dolaştık. Oradan geldik. Aşağı inelim. Buraya dolaştık ve çıkalım artık arkadaşlar. Son kez şuralarda güve falan var mı ona bakalım bir.
Revelio.
We'll sit next.
Stop. I have no concern of who he
Ana göreve gitmeden önce yan görev yapacağız.
Wait, it's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
owns the Fairview.
Revelio. Revelio.
Böyle bir tane anahtar olması lazım. Nerede o anahtar? Biraz dolaşalım bakalım anahtarı bulabileceğiz mi? Burası çok büyük arkadaş ya. Bak bulduk anahtarı. Gidiyor. Şuraya bir yere gidecek. Buraya gidecek bak gitti buraya.
Revelio.
Ha bir tane yan görev vardı. Nerede o yan görev?
Revelio.
Yukarıda güveyi bulursak alırız. Burada.
Revelio.
Burayı açtık mı biz? %90 açmışızdır, açmışız. Ters yöne gidiyoruz zaten burası değil.
Revelio.
Kulaklığın şarjı bitiyor.
Revelio.
Sürekli bir yerlere geliyorum ama gideceğim yeri bir türlü bulamıyorum. Her zaman var. Ondan gireceğim.
Revelio.
şey hakkında.
Revelio.
Profesör bulduk. Görev başladı diyor.
Revelio.
You cannot be serious.
Beni yok sayın.
Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day.
Teşekkür
But
ederim
you'll want to
Profesör,
pay
her zaman.
attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return.
Tabii
Oh,
Profesör.
and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Ne demek Profesör, her zaman ya. Bizim
Revelio.
arkadaşımız kuvvetlidir yani. Ne demiş?
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Geleceğiz.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Tamam Neti. Neti bir hamlet. olan aşağıda Hogwarts onunla buluşmak isteyen bir baykuş postası gönderdi. Ne göndermiş? Baykuş postası diyor. Nereye gideceğiz?
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Tamam Profesör Hackett. Büyü öğrenmek bizim işimiz. Ama ilk önce bir düello yapacağız. Nereye gitmemiz lazım? Görevler. Onu yapalım be. Ne gelmiş burada? Oo. Görünmezlik pelerini. Onu yapalım be. Dur bekle. Görünmezlik pelerini giyek. Dışarı gideceğiz şimdi.
Revelio.
Onu açamıyoruz. Şuradan gidelim. Lucan'la görüşelim. Onun için aşağı inmem lazım. Buradan inilir mi aşağıya? Profesör Hackett'in yanına. Profesör Fig'e geliyor buraya.
Revelio.
I've been collecting chisels.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before.
Revelio.
Anahtar var. Nereye gitti o? Burada bir yere gitti o.
As long as I get some sleep, I don't mind what anyone gets up to. The dormitory should be a place where rules don't apply.
Revelio.
Anahtarı buldu.
Nothing better than a few pints of
Hadi la. Bir deliğin üstüne geleceksin ya. Baya.
I adore playing wizard chess with my sister.
Ben şu pelerini değiştireyim, hiç hoşuma gitmedi şu an. O daha iyi.
A bit violent, but Father says it's a good way to get out our frustrations.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Aa, burada da bir anahtar var. Buna veriyorum.
Revelio. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
That poor girl trying to get into the good.
Çok fazla dolaşıyorum.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Cross Wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get started.
Hadi başlayalım.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
O 4 kişiye 2 kişi mi?
Accio. Accio. Accio. Incendio. Bring them. There goes my wager. Accio. Protego.
Expelliarmus.
I'm the one.
Accio. Leviosa.
Protego.
Accio.
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Deneyeceğiz tabi.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Şimdilik.
Confringo. Protego. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Protego.
Belly Leviosa. Leviosa. Protego. Eretto momento.
Leviosa. Accio. Protego. Accio.
Sen kimsin lan?
I could never duel like that.
Yapamazsın tabii benim karşımda.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
That was nothing. I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa.
Good one!
Accio.
Ah, kaçırdık.
Leviosa.
Keep trying.
Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
Excellent form.
Accio. Incendio.
Ah,
Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
Nicely done. Impressive
That's
wand
all right,
work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
Revelio.
ne yapacağız şimdi? Ha. Bunu yapalım. Dışarı çıkmam lazım onun için. Kapıya çıkmam lazım. Sonra ana göreve gideceğim. Bir tane daha ana görev varmış. Onu da alayım.
were? You were staring right at me. I saw it.
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Thank you for asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You might recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the common room. Well, I mastered that, and now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds a rather complicated way to simply avoid carrying your books.
Possibly. But where's the fun in simplicity? New charms and spells have to come from someone. Why not me? I collect the books and remove the charm myself. Except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around. So she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Hallederiz ya. Ne olacak?
Revelio.
Sen bizim arkadaşımızsın. Çok kitap var burada.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go. Revelio.
Yukarıya çıkalım, aşağıdakileri aldık. Kusura bakma, pardon, özür dilerim. Bir anda boşluğuma geldi. Günlük okun var da senin günlüğünü merak ediyorum abi. Orada bir günlük var. Geçen kitapları gördüm.
Revelio.
Heyecanlandım anasını. Oğlum yuvarlak merdivenler de başımı döndürüyor, mouse oynatamıyorum ya.
Revelio. Revelio.
Burada bir kitap daha var.
Accio. This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Bugün özel bir gündü. Yani Garrett yarattığı her ne kadar saçma karışımı mükemmel bir şekilde haşlamış dantelli kanatlı sineklerin üzerine sıçratana kadar tüm kazanımı boşaltmak ve her şeyi yeniden başlamak zorunda kaldım. O tam bir baş belası. İksirler hakkında bilmesi gereken her şeyi bildiğini düşünüyorum. Değneklerin Profesör Sarp sınıfından her ne zaman rahatsız ediyor. Profesör Weasley yeğeni olmasaydı şimdiye kadar okuldan atılacağını düşünüyordum, diyor.
Leviosa. Revelio.
Şurada bir yerde gördüm. Günlüğü okurken. Yukarıdan daha iyi görürüm bence. Nerede bu kitap? Ha, orada. Gördüm. O kitap uçarak kayboluyor ki ben onun peşinden gitsem bu yere. Aldım.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Hadi götürelim. Hi, Christina.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin.
Bence de.
Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Eğitim yapmam. Açtık orayı. Benim eğitim yapmam lazım. Dışarı çıkmam lazım onun için. Dışarı nereden çıkabilirim? Ona gidelim. Ugandalı kız. Burayı ne zaman açtım lan ben? Ona giderken benim şey bulmam lazım sanki.
Revelio.
Buraya nasıl geldim ben? Ne araştım buraya? Onu çok merak ediyorum.
Revelio.
Burası Hagrid'in evi mi? Çatılarlasın orası. Hagrid de öldü anasını. Bir şey var.
Revelio.
Karanlık ormana gitmem lazım.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Bence de. Arkadaşlar bir tane büyü vardı, onu yapmaya çalışacağım şimdi. Onun için benim yaratık bulmam lazım.
Revelio.
Tamam, bunlar açılmadı.
Levioso. Accio.
Buraya getireceğiz onu.
Revelio.
Orada iki tane bir şey var. Görevlere gir. Bunu yapmam, dönerek saldırmam lazım.
Yes.
Cursed fiends.
Revelio.
Şunu öğreneyim.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Ders çalışıyorlar. Bizle özel ilgilenecek profesör.
Revelio.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Kesinlikle
Professor,
profesör.
I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Yapacağım pratik profesör. Aldığımız şeyi yapmayacağız mı? Şimdi bunun işi yaramıyor. Bu da kalsın. Bunu buraya bunu buraya koyayım. Bunu buraya koyayım. Tamam.
Accio. Expelliarmus.
You seem to have a question.
Incendio. Levioso.
Expelliarmus may save your life today.
Accio. Expelliarmus.
Still at it.
Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Profesörle konuşalım bir.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigella's Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Peki profesör. Şimdi şurada bir şey vardı. Benim şunu açmam lazım. Uyan görev var burada. Uyan görevi de yapalım. Aşağıda herhalde.
Revelio.
Ne göreviydi? Daha da mı aşağı?
Revelio.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small, project.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Ugh, well, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable
Biraz
I believe
girişken
my
ol,
fear of
girişken.
puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Ne demek ya? Hepimiz kardeşiz.
Revelio. Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Gidelim bakalım ne varmış orada. Aynen kulağa çekici geliyor.
Might as well be surrounded by Jarvies.
Tamam ya tamam bir şey demem.
Revelio.
Anahtar. Nereye gidiyorum? Ya neden yukarı çıkıyorsunuz ya?
I wish the headmaster would retire.
Aşağıda durun aşağıda olsun ya.
I've been tempted to say I lost my watch.
Şurada mıydı anahtar? Aynen burada. Onu da bulduk.
Revelio.
Arka kapıya gideceğiz.
Clear road would prefer.
I've no doubt that
Sen yerler var.
Revelio.
Burada bir yer var. Ama orayı açamıyoruz. Dışarıdan bakıyoruz görebilirsek. Yok.
Revelio.
throwing hundreds onions.
Revelio.
Do you ever wish you could ride a hippogriff?
I've ridden one, of course. Several.
O bayağı derinmiş ha.
If I'm honest, I wish I had something to boast about.
Revelio.
Yan yere yapmak için oraya gireceğiz %90.
Revelio.
Şurayı yapalım da ondan sonra gideceğim oraya arkadaşlar.
Revelio.
İzin vermeyecek bana ya. Kapılar açılmıyor. Buradan bir yerden çıkmıştık çünkü biz. Böyle hatırlıyorum. Yapacağız onu artık.
Revelio.
Aşağıya şu yukarıya da bakıyor. Gideceğiz buna.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello.
Hello.
Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio.
Çırtkan mı bu? Çırtkan otu
Let's
değil
see
mi?
if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting
Revelio.
Dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new...
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Never a dull moment when I... Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
Revelio.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass. I do
Gonna
wonder
be
about Professor
probably
Fig. He's hardly
hippogriff
ever in his
biliyorsun.
classroom. Most strange.
Çünkü işi var o.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the Dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time.
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the Dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple.
Aynı şeyi söylüyormuş.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Burada bitiriyorum arkadaşlar. Birazdan geleceğim. Görüşürüz. Şunlara da bakalım. Neden? aldık. Bunları almışız. Böyle var. Bunun ikisini öldürmüşüz. Nerede bu ya? Ünlem işaretini sevmiyorum ben arkadaşlar ya. Ünlem görmeyeceğim ben. Alacağız bunların hepsini. Birazdan geliyorum. Hoşçakalın.